the karz. Tozer, Miller takes him out, and Miller up into, sorry, who's that? Mike up into the lead. Tozer is going to try to take him back. Mike had a good set of qualifying rounds tonight. He's really hoping to hold Tozer off, and he hits the dot and flips on his lid. That'll serve him right for not running an antenna, Mike. Does help to keep you on the rough foam side. All right, so Tozer back into the lead. Cal in second. Kevin in third. Ken and Mike drop down to last place after that roll. Tozer just stepping out into the lead. Almost half a lap already on the rest of the group. Cal, Kevin, Ken, Mike. Good battle for second place. Cal's got a bit of a gap on Kevin. Ken right all over him. Mike trying to make up for that first lap bobble and make it back up into the pack. Tozer's stepping out with a 7-1. Everybody else with a 7-4 or a 7-5. Mike Gill actually a 7-3 is the second fastest car out there. But this is the battle. Look at Miller. Miller on Kevin. Kevin on Miller. Oh, nice pass from Miller. Mike tries to make it three-way. Three parties.
Family show.
Tozer now coming up to put last place in down a lap. There we go. Kevin goes down a lap. He steps aside for Tozer. Mike just keeps it on the throttle and doesn't pull over, and that allows him to hold off, and there he goes. That'll put Kevin right back on the Mike. Here we go. The battle there at Cal solidly by himself. Tozer solidly in the lead. The battle on the track is Ken, Mike, and Kevin, all for second place. There's Ken. Ken put a lap down. Mike in the all red right behind him. Kevin in the Care Bear stare fluorescent pink just coming down the straight right now. In the poker. Remember Romper Rim used to hold up that mirror at the end to be like, I see Kevin, I see Mike, I see Tozer. She never said Tozer. I see Peter. Never said Josh either. I always resented it for that. All right, back to the action. We are 2.5 minutes in, 5.5 minutes left. Tozer, last in the field, already got everybody down a lap. Fast lap, 2/10 faster than anybody else. Second place, Ken, then Mike, then Kevin, then Cal. Ken pulling out a bit of a gap now. Ken and Mike pulling out a bit of a gap from Kevin. But that is the battle. Here we go. Mike is coming back at Ken. This is the battle for second place. This is the closest battle on the track. As they come down the straight, 5 minutes left to go. Oh, Ken getting it sideways coming into the first corner. Mike trying to cut those corners tight, not wanting to repeat that same mistake. Those dots are painful for those 12 scales. Ken cutting nice time, nice tight lines through the infield, hard down the straight. Pulling a bit. Mike trying to be cautious, not wanting to cut those boards, but he wants second place back. There's still 4.5 minutes left to go. Is anybody going to make a mistake? Mike up close, tight on Mike. Miller coming in the first corner. There's Mike right behind him. We've got 4.5 minutes left of this fury. Miller trying to stay focused. Mike trying to take him down. Rest of the field fairly spread out. Kevin about a half a lap down. Just put, and Mike tucks the board into the first corner onto the straight, and that'll definitely give a half a lap. That'll bring Kevin up behind. Kevin is on the same lap as Mike, so that'll be the next close battle. But generally, actually, everybody's spread out. Several seconds between everybody. So by the clock, Tozer with 3.5 minutes left to go on a 65-lap pace. Miller on a 62. Mike and Kevin on 61s, and Cal on a 60. Current laps, Tozer just clicking by lap number 35. 36. Miller on lap number 35. Mike on lap number 34, and Kevin on 34, and Cal on 34. Did it miss a lap for Cal?
Yeah, it must have, yeah.
We'll just fix that.
3 minutes left.
All right, there we go. So doing that, fix that. Cal is in second. One lap back from Tozer. Ken, Mike, and Kevin round out the heat. So sorry to break the news to you, Kevin, but I guess that means you're in last. The polka dot songs and stories and so much. Back to the action with 2 minutes 30 seconds left to go. Tozer into the first corner. Cal made a giant leap from last up into second place with the click of a button. Trying to hold off Miller. That is the battle. And that is the close battle on the track. So Ken trying to take over second place from Cal. Cal in the blue and white. Ken in the blue and the pinstripe color car. Vanity Fair, something? Onto the straight they come. There we go. Miller pushing hard. Cal trying to draw a nice line side by side into the infield. Coming back onto the straight. Here we go. 2 minutes left to go. Cal pushing hard. Let's see who saved the fade for the end. Into the last corner, onto the straight. Cal put a little bit of a gap. Miller into the first corner. Pulls a nice tight line. Miller just has a great line into that first corner. Everything that Cal pulls out, Miller takes right back into that first corner again. Nothing but inches between them. Cal jumps the dot. Now put Ken right beside him and takes a nice tight line. Let's see if Ken can pull his great line. He steps the rear end out.
Whoa!
Oh, Cal tries to cut the line. They come together. Kevin tries to get into the battle. Battle on. Miller up into second. Cal into third. But this race is 1 minute and 20 seconds left to go. Lots of time. Let's see if Cal can put his head back down. He's got a bit of a body lift issue. Looks like he lost a pin. That might hurt a bit, but let's see. Put that head down and work hard. Try to catch back Miller. Miller with that great line into that first corner. Cal with a slightly better infield line. Catches back up in the infield, and look at Miller just stretch it out down the straight and cut that nice first corner. Cal's got to tighten up the infield, and he'll have a better lap. Cut it tighter into the first corner. Oh, he just skipped wide there. Can't seem to make up that track distance. Jumping a couple of dots, and that puts him right up close on to Miller. 43 seconds left to go. Miller, oh, Cal jumps his dot twice in a row, then, oh, gives almost the length of the straight. That is how hard the penalty is for a small mistake. Cut a couple of dots, and you lose half the length of the straight here. That is how tight pro steel is. Cal, body doesn't seem to be hindering him that much. He's still holding right close to Miller. 17 seconds left to go. This is going to be who makes a mistake. They're that close. Cal's doing everything he can. Miller trying not to screw up. Coming through the infield. 6 seconds left to go. Onto the straight. They'll get one more lap here. That is race time. Tozer, you're done. Takes the win. And here we go. Miller for second. Cal for third. Mike for fourth. And Kevin for fifth.